Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not letting my headphone connect. Hold on.
Oh, oh, do it, baby. Oh, oh, do it, baby. Oh, oh, do it, baby. Hmm.
Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah.
about to make me some food real quick.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I'm live now, man. Try to get some of these niggas to donate towards this suit, dude.
I feel that.
All right. That would be pretty nice. My Anton Daniels bitch. That's my bitch.
It's crazy, chick.
This shit is ridiculous, B.
Talk about pure delusion.
This is sick. These black bitches, man. If you call this a
Man,
life, I don't know. If that's a life, I don't know, man.
that's 100% pure delusion, bro.
I mean, I could say my gladiator enjoys her life. Like this shit here, no.
Yeah, straight up.
This is crazy. No.
And you was like, she got 6,000 views in 24. Of course, because she's a bunch of ragamuffins that's watching her, bro.
That is wild. That is wild. I'm sitting there like, okay. Like, she got all these views on Counter Anton. Bitch ain't got no talent.
Yeah, straight ragamuffin.
Some of her other shit got like 30 and 40. I was like, how? Bitch got
Cause
the. Go
she
ahead.
talking to her demographic.
I guess you right. Because one thing you niggas have taught me is that me thinking that I'm talking to my demographic is not the truth. Her demographic is way more official than mine or whatever I think I'm talking to help brothers.
You know, you talking to people like me. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like
It's
you,
way less. Way less.
bruh. The hip hop, they don't want your help, bruh. The hip hop niggas, they don't want your help.
Hell no.
They didn't want your help in the streets.
No. I had to figure that out.
Your ideas was taboo.
And who do you think you are telling other niggas what to do? I had to learn that. I had to learn that. Why are you sitting around trying to tell people shit? I know you mean well, Prince, but who the fuck you think you are?
Bruh, real stuff.
You know?
Where's our bacon aprons? Uh,
Real.
Look, I got aprons to cook bacon in, boy, cause it splash everywhere.
It is what it is, man. You know? It is what it is. I'm hoping that, the shit that we doing, I mean, I got so much hopes. I mean, what's my fact? My fact is I'm sure we'll get some decent I would say viral to us, which is super low. I would say viral to us is what, 50K?
Yeah, but I mean, for what you're doing, 50K just gonna be a hey, bro. If this don't take off, it wasn't meant to, bro. That's all I can say about it.
It's tricky though, because we don't know wherever, like if we do these decent amount of appearances, we don't know which one will take off. We believe all of them would do at least 50 to 100K, but some might take all the way off, you know.
Yeah, some should get 1 million.
I would hope.
Go look at Trump videos. Ain't no 50 to 100K.
There's a lot of shit involving him, even if people are just talking, is a lot of views.
Yeah.
For real. I have seen that. This is, like I say, I would say this is about the Trump they ain't never seen, so it should be worth something.
Going to let off the dwarf. Oh, his name is Anton or Antoine. Who gives a damn what his name is? When you get on here and disrespect Black women with every word that comes out your mouth. But listen, y'all, let's get into it. If it wasn't for Black women, he would be broke, poor, or somewhere working in another factory, okay? Because his entire channel is hate. He spews hate, and he actually doesn't even need to be on YouTube, because what he does is he targets a specific group of people, which
Look,
means
they
a lot of his
mad.
content actually
They
goes
mad
against
YouTube
guidelines.
platforming
He
niggas
is
now, bro.
hate against Black women, and to be honest, it is really not allowed here on YouTube. Now, if for some of y'all don't know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about, let me remind you.
Get the out of here.
If it's not allowed on YouTube, how's he on YouTube?
I hate these masculine hoes that come up on here and think that they can say to me, what are you talking about? I hate you hoes. I hate
This is like being married to Anton. Wow, times it can be hard and sad.
This woman has no regard of what being sexy is. She just gone. She's gone. Sexy? Man, show me your sexy look. Niggas are start. Yo, niggas be like, yo, sis, show us your sexy look. She do it, niggas be like.
Very difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person. He's angry, black out.
Matter of fact.
Now, that is his own wife. Now, if your own wife is saying that you are a dangerous person with multiple personalities and you're emotional, something is wrong with you, with your dwarf looking A. Now, they said you was over there saying some stuff. Now, I didn't watch the video, but this is the thing that I got to say. Look at me, honey. No makeup, nothing. I just woke up like this.
Ma'am, what are you saying right now? What are you saying? Are you saying that if you put on makeup, you'll look better? Wow.
And another thing, bro, you got to realize these people be running boost on the YouTube. They be running little to where their video get out there more. They put money on it.
Yeah, you was telling me. This is wild.
But look at you, you look a little funny looking. So it's a laugh to me. Okay. So we gonna continue to drag you in all that you do, because you are out here dragging Black women as if you are married to a beauty queen. And I said what I said. Yes.
Oh shit. Wow.
So look, if she defending Black women, how she rag on his wife?
Wow. Disrespected that sister. So it's safe to say that Anton's wife and you, sis, you are not a beauty queen, right? Can we say that? Is she closer to a beauty queen than you?
Way closer.
Unbelievable.
The tea don't stop.
I mean, his wife, she not ugly, but baby, she ain't a broody queen, honey. And it's given Detroit. She looks very Detroit.
Wow. Yo, these bitches ain't shit. Can't be happy for that sister.
Well, look, they mad because he get to talk the way he talk and he married the one.
Right. Like they can do something different. Only thing you do different, bitch, is get on.
I know y'all said it in the comments, but this dude is making his entire life, everything dragging, y'all. All of his content. As I said before, when I recently came across his channel, I was like, okay, what is he talking about? But something in my spirit was like, what the hell am I watching? Like, his dialogue is not
That's
open.
not the spirit.
That he is so frustrated at a particular group of people, which is really crazy because if you guys know the rules of YouTube, that is against the YouTube guidelines. You cannot target specific groups of people. That's why you see a lot of channels on here that did that. You no longer see them around. So what I'm telling y'all to do, if you see this man's content going against and he constantly is repeating Black women and he's spewing that, I'm going to tell y'all to record his video because it is against YouTube guidelines. You cannot do that. Now, somebody said that his channel was previously deleted. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm telling you all what you need to do because this type of rhetoric is very dangerous. Now, what he can say, he can come on YouTube and tell about a specific experience that he had, but targeting entire groups of people is not within the guidelines and it's not something that he can do on YouTube. So all y'all got to do is
getting away with it.
Antoine, or the dwarf, he is clearly on here making money off of Black women. And the thing about it, y'all, he's not even being fair because to say all Black women this and that is a bunch of shit, and it goes to show how uneducated he is. Anton, where did you go to college? Where did you graduate? We would love to know. Did you graduate? Did you go to college? Or where did you even come from? I found a lot of videos where people were asking him the same thing. Where the hell did you come from? Where did you work? Yada yada yada. He says he worked at banks. If you don't work there no more, Nick, what's the name of the bank that you work for? This dude is a thug and a hustler. He's using
Not a thug.
to create content and spewing.
I don't think a thug would call Anton a thug.
Not at all.
Not
at all.
Not a thug and a hustler.
You know she just talking. She's
boy, bro. You know she used to gaslighting.
Yes,
she's gaslight queen. He's a thug and a hustler.
But that ain't that the funny part? When we grew up, being a thug was the shit to be. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's funny how her saying that knows nothing about thug life is calling a nigga a thug. Ain't that some shit?
Bruh.
About thug life. That is wild.
A whole lot of hate. A lot of hate. So Black women, y'all paying for this Negro bills. You are paying for his big body bills and his lifestyle. I mean, what is that? To come on here each and every day to drag Black women when you married to one yourself, which is very odd that you married to a really dark Black woman, but you want to drag each and every Black woman for whatever reason.
Boy, she is a colorist, ain't she?
So he want to be on here dragging each and every Black woman for reasons that don't even make sense. He's using you all to pay his damn bills. He's on
she is a super colorist,
making up bullshit. And then the content that this man have, where is his content? Because all the hell he do is react to other people's content. Okay,
you too. We all do it.
Where is this Negro
hey, look,
content?
Look. She throwing shade, and she doing it right now. She wouldn't even be making a video without it.
It don't make sense.
Okay, he's using Black women to pay his bills because, like he said right here, what did he say right here?
Out of here, sick of these hoes, man. I hate you hoes. I hate these masculine hoes that come up on here and think that they can say to me. What are you talking about? I hate you hoes. I hate these.
This is like being married to Anton.
Hey, look at them chins.
Wow, time.
Right.
You can't tell her chin from her neck.
She knows she fucked up, and I think that's what make the Black woman the happiest is that they could be fucked up and still be relevant to other women and men for sexual purposes. That's what fucked them up all the way. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't even seen her face before if you wouldn't have pulled this video up.
That's my bitch.
I would have scrolled across this feed and been like, "Ooh, do not recommend on my feed." Ugh.
That's fucked up. She got some nerve talking about somebody looks. That's crazy.
Hey, notice she ain't dragging River TV. River be going off on black chicks.
Right.
She
Right. River be
ain't
going
dragging
all the
her.
way off.
She ain't dragging her at all.
I agree
And
with
that's
that.
because River be like, you a mug duck.
You ugly bitch.
Can be hard and
Really? We see.
sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities.
Antoine, the dwarf, has a lot of different personalities. A personality disorder?
And so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with Anton.
You got to be a certain type of woman, an abused woman, a beat up woman, funny looking woman. I mean, I'm just saying.
Very emotional.
How?
Very emotional.
No, she didn't.
That's right.
No, she didn't call her.
That's right.
Okay, I'm through.
This Shrek looking bitch calls somebody else funny looking. You understand?
Boy,
She the
a
closest
funny
bitch
one
to Shrek. For real. These bitches ain't shit.
No, now
at
who's
all.
really emotional? Women. A whole man being emotional. Y'all said he like dudes.
Doesn't communicate.
Can't communicate. Yet he's on the panel arguing and fussing at women. But his own wife say he can't communicate. Dwarf body can't communicate.
Effectively. I don't think
Can't communicate effectively.
that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different.
He's a different person when he's angry to his own wife. Says she doesn't think that he deleted anybody before, but she thinks that he is capable of it.
person. When he's angry, he blacks out.
His wife said he blacks out. Okay.
Hold up,
His
hold
wife
up.
said he blacks.
Don't women want to be with somebody who they think is capable of handling business when it comes to that time?
Yeah. Yeah. But something changed during the times. They say they want it, but they also want to say that's too much for them. It's the weirdest shit.
Mm.
What
Sound
they
like my
don't want,
cake and eat it too shit.
right? What they don't want is a nigga who's incapable of it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
tell you what they don't want. They can't tell you what they do want. You know? This is my bitch though.
Out. He has multiple personalities. He's unable to communicate. And she doesn't know if this man has did anything in terms of deleting somebody, but she feel like he capable of it. This
I'm surprised. Did King Disagreeable ever ask me that shit? Prince, how much? Please don't ask.
who y'all watching and supporting. This man don't like you all. He doesn't.
Prince, how much?
No,
okay.
no.
And we're gonna let this take us
Please,
out.
no.
Get the out of here.
Please,
I'm
no.
sick of these hoes, man. I hate you hoes. I hate these masculine hoes that come up on here and think that they can say to me. What are you talking about? I hate you hoes. I hate
This is like being married to Anton.
This bitch is crazy, son.
Skin.
Yo, this bitch is sick in the head. Bitch got a affinity with Anton and his wife. I ain't never seen no shit like they all talk about Anton's wife though. It's the wildest shit.
She wish she could be in replace and have that free lifestyle.
I believe that. I believe that all day.
Women, let's try. Why we gotta put our tongue out? What does it? What does that represent? I don't know. It just represents like. I ain't never been. I've been always trying to figure out why we gotta put our tongue out, y'all. I don't be doing. What if a fly come by or something? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on
Delaware, but like 20 minutes from Philly.
Why don't you want to say Delaware?
Because people like black people live in Delaware. I know you wouldn't say that, but like they be like.
Well, I've heard it because I grew up in Connecticut, so I've heard that. Let people live everywhere, people, so y'all can know. There ain't a place. Well, they might not live in. Well, for the most part, black people live everywhere.
True.
Okay, stop moving, Jaleesa. How old are you, love?
How old am I, Courtney?
Huh?
28.
Girl, this is the basic questions, Jaleesa. Oh, you height. You ain't got no bra on.
Kendra.
You just okay. How old are you?
28.
Okay, real quick. Do you want your video only inside the app, or you want it on social media too?
You can put it everywhere.
You gonna bring all the boys to the yard, girl? Can I ask you a question? Why don't you have on a bra? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
She's supposed to say because my titties don't hang that low. That's what she's supposed to say. She's supposed to say because my titties don't hang low. They not looking ridiculous. So I could wear no bra. They sit up. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong.
Or that I'm a working girl.
Do you not wear bras often?
I do. I'm just not wearing one right now, and then I kind of forgot until you pointed it out.
Okay. Well, listen, we can proceed, but I'm gonna let you know what it's gonna be. So long as you don't care about the
I don't get it.
What you think?
Well, I know they're gonna talk about you in these internet streets, so
They're gonna talk about me regardless, though.
okay. So I just wanted to, if you don't, it's your
Right now,
life.
I'm gonna do this the whole time.
No, you're not, because you're gonna have to move. I mean, some women are comfortable. Like, listen, I'm just. If you don't care, we can proceed.
I was comfortable, but now I'm feeling, a little insecure.
I would say this because you don't care. Okay. Okay. Here we go. The men probably very happy right now. Jaleesa, Delaware, 28, but also Philly, 20 minutes from Philly. That's what it is. You have any kids?
I do. 2
How
girls.
old are your 2 kids?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Are they both?
Damn. 28. Got the kids 2 and 4. Well, let's see what's happened. Because once she says she got this, that we're gonna know she's drawing child support. Let's go.
Are the same man? Why y'all not together? You got a 2-year-old.
Yo, we was just talking about that. That was my best friend. I mean, shout out to him.
When did y'all break up? The baby too. It was 4.
We broke up like maybe like 2 years ago, probably.
How? The baby when you was pregnant?
Huh?
Was you pregnant because the baby's 2?
No, I had just had her. But like, to be honest, like I feel like we should have never been together. And I feel like the version of me who I was when I was with him, I'm just not her no more. So
next question supposed to be, now we see that you decided to upgrade whoever the fuck you are. Did you still draw child support from that man? Is he paying because you decided to be somebody else? See, because it's always an incentive for a bitch to try to be somebody else. That Naga.
Bro, you know she a dusty, bro. I'm about to hit them with all the terms they hit us with. You know she a dusty.
Super dusty.
And all she doing is looking for somebody to sponsor her life.
Super dusty. While drawing child support for 2 kids.
Yeah, she looking for her next student. She trying to supplement that child support income.
very, very, very broken girl.
Very, very broken girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how do y'all co-parent?
Good. I mean, he's such a good person, a good father, a good just everything. And I truly, he need to be on here getting a woman. But yeah, he's
So
a
you wouldn't
dude.
care. So if you saw your baby daddy with a girl, it wouldn't bother you.
What? I would listen. That's an extra babysitter.
God. All right, Jaleesa, what do you do for a living?
I'm a student right now.
A student. Okay. How do you pay your bills?
I told you. She looking for another nigga to supplement her child support income and her student loans. The money she getting from her student loans, bro.
Right, so she on child support and getting student loan grants. Wow,
Bro.
that's crazy.
Dusty.
Super dusty. She ain't shit.
And that's why they are the most educated. Like that's what they ain't saying. They all got student loan debt because they was using that money to party.
6 years in the military, so they pay for school and stuff like that.
Gotcha. And
got the nigga out the military, you know he on child support.
Yeah, and she was fucking with the fucker. They broke up when he went to do something, and she was fucking around on him.
Damn.
They ain't saying all that. We know the story though.
Damn. She fucked that nigga life up, B.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
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 So we got Jaleesa in Delaware. We're only 20 minutes from Philly. 28 is a Cancer.
fucked
Monica
that
by the
nigga
same
life
man. Have
up.
you ever been married?
She's a Cancer.
Okay, never married.
What does
All right, so
Cancer
what kind of
do?
man you looking for, girl?
Cancer, that's crazy. Like, yo, I never, ever tried to get on, but I was like, I'm scared, but I'm gonna get on. All right, so I just want a good, I'm not gonna say a healed dude because we ain't never gonna be all healed, but somebody who's aware, self-aware, and he just a leader, somebody who loves God, and that's really it.
Everything that her other man was, that the baby father is. That's what
You
she
notice you ain't seen no Kendra G success stories.
Yeah, she got a couple.
A
She got
couple.
12. She got 12 to be exact.
With all of these thousands of people you've seen on her platform.
Yeah, she got 12 marriages. Yeah.
That's not good.
bad ratio.
That's not good.
Self-aware leader. Could he have kids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the deal?
But he got to be willing to give me kids.
You want more kids?
What? Yes. If I could have like 20 kids, but I know I ain't never gonna be able to afford 20 kids. So yeah.
Well, where's the problem? Don't speak that. But
that's fair. She could gain a little favor with me with that.
No favor. She trying to put you on child support too.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But what I appreciate about the bitch is that she knows she has a working, functioning pussy. Very important.
Well, I'm just saying, she trying to subsidize her life till she get old, bruh. So if she can get divorced, get with another nigga, have some kids from him, leave him.
I would hope she didn't get divorced and just have a bunch of babies with one dude. That's what I would hope.
Yeah, I don't think the 20 kids remark is meant for one guy, bruh. I'm just sorry.
Me either. I hope. But I do think her and the other boy was on a good trajectory. Shit.
Yeah, but if you leaving a nigga who's in the military, boy, well, just saying.
Set for life, huh?
Government. That's government insurance.
Wow.
So you want a man that wants to have more kids?
Of course, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's the deal breaker. That's my only deal breaker.
Do you have a boy and a girl or the same sex kids?
Two girls.
Two girls. So you want a boy?
They actually, one lives with him in Georgia, and then the other one lives with me. So like we kind of split them up like the Parent Trap, but
Okay.
Man got to do what he got to do, eh? Damn. That's fucked up. I'm sure he's married.
Hell yeah. Maybe not though.
Well, I'm sure he got somebody. Put it like that.
He live in Georgia.
Military dude though.
Hey, they be the first to wise up.
Dang. Oh, as far as a white woman.
Well, I'm just as far as getting fleeced.
Okay. Yeah, them niggas are clowns and everything.
Which one lives with you?
The 2-year-old.
The 2-year-old. Okay. Okay, so she wants more kids. So he can have kids, but he has to be willing to have kids. Any more deal breakers besides that?
Nope, just that. And then just yeah, that's it.
Should he look a certain way?
Nope.
Nope.
1 leg, 2 leg, purple, blue.
So you're attractive. So you really don't have an appearance requirement?
None. And honestly, I hate using like terms like sapiosexual and stuff like that, but I just feel like, especially now what's going on and everything just in the world and stuff, like you can just kind of feel a person's spirit. And it might sound cliche, but like I'm an EMT. I don't know if I mentioned that. Like I'm an EMT. I'm just not working right now. So I've seen a lot, you could be here today, gone tomorrow. I don't want to get emotional, but I don't know. It just put things into perspective for me, like my job is literally to watch people maybe die. Gotcha. So I just.
Okay. All right, fellas. Now, should he make a certain amount of money?
I'm not giving you no money.
Okay. Oh, your phone, someone just called you. What's going on? Your phone, I can't hear you. What happened? Someone's calling you.
She gonna get somebody with that one.
Her.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Hello?
And like one thing that is also good and bad, that she got a fertile pussy. I believe she had a deletion because people get her pregnant really, really fast. So she You know, that's dangerous for them guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you meet this bitch 3 months in the game, this bitch pregnant. You like, oh shit. 6 months in the game, the bitch pregnant. You like, what the fuck I got myself into? I don't even know this bitch. She got one of them fertile pussies. I know bitches like that. Some bitches could get pregnant in a heartbeat. My cousin, we went to Cali way back in the days when my cousin had a record deal. My cousin and them went and got some bitches from Cali when I was asleep at the Madrian Hotel, brought the bitches back to the room. So the bitch that my cousin was with, you know, we was in Cali for like 30 days on Sunset Boulevard, living the dream, right? So we go back to New York. My cousin ended up going to Cali with the, you know, to see the bitch after we left, to see the bitch and shit and fuck or whatever. Bitch got pregnant, right? We don't know these people, man. So the bitch got pregnant. So he came back, bitch pregnant, bitch had the baby. He went out to see the baby, back to Cali, see the baby and all that. Bitch gets pregnant again. This is before the baby was 12 months.
Dang.
This was before the baby was 12 months.
Hey, something about them Cali ladies, because that's how my cousin and his kids is, bro. His lady had babies like 8 months apart.
Right. Now I'm family with the bitch. So in the hustling days, right? Because he had moved out there. He got 2 kids with the bitch. Now he had to move out there and shit like that, right? He got a whole family, right? We in our 20s. And so he moves out there. I went out there to pick up some dust juice because they had it for the low, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had some dust juice. You get stupid prices, son. And this homie knew how to get it back cross. So I'm going out there to do that. He gets the bitch pregnant again. Now they got 3 kids in 4 or 5 years. 3. I forgot the last one name. You got fuck, I forgot those kids' names, man. Bless something and something. Yeah. Man had 3 kids in 4 years with this bitch, B. That's a first. And then you want to hear some more shit? You niggas want to hear some more shit? Listen to this. So they broke up. He had to come back to New York. He had already had one son that was older than those kids, right? Right? So the bitch went and ended up, she ended up getting with a man that was in jail. And she married the nigga in jail, right? The nigga got out of jail, lived with the bitch, right? They got 2 kids. They got 2 kids now. This bitch got 5 kids. All from coming to meet us in Cali, you know, at Sunset Boulevard. Fucked her life. Well, I wouldn't say it's a fuck up, but she got 5 kids fucking with us. Crazy work. That's some fertile pussy. I said, cousin, that pussy too fertile, son. I don't want to fuck no pussy like that. Every time you turn around, this bitch pregnant? Hell no. And you know, some of these bitches got them childbearing hips. She could just pop a baby, keep it pushing. Like Cardi B is like that too, a little bit. She know how to pop a baby, wear her pregnancy, and keep it pushing. That shit was crazy. Crazy. Fertile pussy like you ain't never seen before, son.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, don't go.
Who's calling you?
My sister.
Oh, okay. All right. So you don't got an appearance requirement or a money requirement. Just give me babies requirement. All right, should he be in Delaware, close to Philly?
I kind of want to move. I graduate next year. The Midwest, Arizona, Colorado, even California.
She looked good. Like she looked like one of them Arizona bitches. Arizona got some bitches that look like Arizona got some nice looking bitches, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was in military, I was stationed in Colorado, Alaska. How am I going back to Alaska? So yeah.
Okay.
Maybe my titties all jiggling and whatnot.
Let's do the Kendrick here. The Kendrick here. You done made the men's night. You made the men's night.
Damn. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
And whatnot.
I mean, they don't got all the right formation, but she seems to have a little energy going about her.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Maybe my titties all jiggling and whatnot.
Definitely got my perfect size titties. Like I don't like no big old titties. These titties are decent.
Let's do the Kendrick here.
These are decent. I could work with that. I could work with those, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. That is nice. Nice bathing suit body. Long as she don't got cellulite too much.
The Kendrick here. You know,
that is a nice waist to hip ratio. That's a decent waist to hip ratio. Boy, that's how she look when you dogging her out from behind. That's not bad. That is not bad when she look like that when you dogging her from behind.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Yeah. If you into that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she seems fun.
Nice.
She seems way fun with this pussy.
Oh.
I mean, most importantly, she got the right size titties for me. I love a decent size titty, dude.
You can definitely tell you a firecracker. When was your last relationship? Was it your child's father?
Serious relationship, yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Too long. I've been in the books.
Okay. So
whatever, bitch. Whatever. Now I know she got 2 kids, but the way she act, I had bitches like that. They do not mind putting them kids in that room while we do what we do.
Been in the books. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Oof, we don't got enough time for that. I am very black or white, so like all or nothing, like everything's very extreme. Like you're either the best thing in the world or the worst thing. I have a temper. Very impulsive. I tend to overtalk people. What else, Courtney? What else is a flaw of mine? I'm a know-it-all. No, I'm not. I guess I proved your point. But yeah.
All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm accountable. If he tells me something, I'm never gonna say, oh, you know how you say this one thing that like literally changed my life. You said that everything is your fault. Something like that. Yeah. That literally is so true. And I've been living by that, and it just helps me with my healing. Like, yeah. Yeah. So the backstory is one of the gems that my dad taught me. And when I was younger, he said, no matter what happens, you're responsible. Everything is your fault. And when good things happen, you like to take the credit because it's something that's good. But with owning up,
we not doing this, man. She bitch stealing all of Kevin Samuels shit. That's wild.
Yeah, that's why her program failing.
Bitch steal all the man's shit.
You do? All right. Imagine there's a car on the way. And the dealer said it's the best car, whatever. And they want $100,000 for it. But cars like that car, that same model, that same make, everywhere else around the nation and in that neighborhood are selling for $50,000. Does it matter how much the dealer says how incredible this car is? Is the average person that has the money to buy that and in the market for that vehicle going to go buy the $100,000, or is it going to go buy the car that's priced like everything else is in the market?
Everything else.
Right. if you were a car, you are asking too much for the market. No one can tell you to lower your price, but no one's coming to buy you.
Mhm.
So,
Just to clarify, this is just based on my age, correct?
no, it's not just based on your age. It's also based on
Age and my look that you gave.
what I can kind of gather from your SMV, and then your age, and then and then I just say what you're wanting. See, I think a lot of women need to understand, to want to be a stay-at-home wife, you need to have got that early. I'm going to be honest. Most of the guys who are my clients who make that kind of money, here's what they say. I'm just going to be brutally frank. Why in the hell would I pick some woman over 30 who's been out here working and proven that has already got the work on her, and then I'm going to set her down somewhere? No, I'm going to go get me one fresh off the tree who I can train up. I'm not going to go back and forth to do all this stuff. You've already been out here, man.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You've already been out here, ma'am. You've already been out here, ma'am. Basically, you're a whore. This nigga is a brutal dude.
Who I can train up. I'm not going to go back and forth to do all this stuff. You've already been out here, man.
Okay.
And most guys who have those kind of means, they'll date you, they'll say nice things to you, they'll have relations with you. But as far as getting serious with you, like wifing you and directly approaching you, if a man is in the market for a wife, that means you're in the market, and so are all the other women. So the net of it is, if I were giving you advice off the rip, I would tell you, I'm going to say it, you need to lower your standard. Not just standard, you need to lower your list.
I've heard that before.
Well, but from who?
I've heard that before.
From who?
So my original question was about
Well, and that's the thing, and that's how we got here. But who'd you hear that from? Who'd you hear that you need to lower your list? You said you've heard you need to lower your standard. Who'd you hear it from? Friends? There's a delay, ma'am. That's
men.
from men. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there's a delay. I've been telling you since minute one. Okay, the men are telling you. Huh?
I'm trying to keep up.
Well, here's the thing. I've tried to say it in the nicest ways possible. But if men have told you need to lower your standards, I guess, I don't know if you think they're just trying to get you to do that to their benefit. I'm telling you, I don't know you. But I would say what I've heard and what I've seen, you're very much outside of what you're going to get on the open market. Now, you could win the lottery, but it's not very likely. What's likely is you're a high school grad who has some sort of job that you didn't want to disclose. You're 32. If you find someone, you're going to end up having to work a full-time job, just like he's working. If you have children, it'll be 1, 2, whatever y'all work out. You're going to have that 12 weeks off, that FMLA leave, and you're going to be right back out there with it. Just like everybody else in the world. And it's good enough for everybody else. And if that's not what you want, I hear you. But that's what's far more likely than running up on a guy who's making, especially on the East Coast. You got to take that number. Like if you're in Philadelphia, New York City area, you got to take that $300,000 number up and jump it up to around $700,000. Those men are in one half of the 1%. And see here, and I would say this, I got to run. This is where so many black women end up dying alone. Overvaluing. Yes, dying alone. You're 32. You got 3 more years before you become high-risk pregnancy. Did you watch Rebecca Lynn Pope's video, the one she talked about? You need to keep on coming down. Being average, the way you look, the way you earn, everything else. Just keep on coming down there. Because, see, white women, Hispanic women, Asian women, Middle Eastern women, they don't walk around overvaluing themselves to the rate black women do. But then they don't also run around talking about all the single ladies, I'm INDP, whatever, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man. See, they don't feed that into their culture. Their women are taught that you need a man. A man, marrying will help you. 2 incomes is better than 1. And yes, it's better to have a blue-collar man who's making good living to go along with your white-collar lifestyle versus you being by yourself with this impossible list. Because, ma'am, you got 3 more years before you become 35. From 35 on, it falls off the cliff. If you make it to 40, it's pretty much a wrap, especially on the East Coast. So I hope this was beneficial. But as far as a man with kids, for the things you're talking about you want, you'd be lucky to find a man with kids who would a higher earning man with kids who would deal with you. That's just straight up.
Now, that's how bitches were being talked to when KS was alive. And what they have to say? Okay. Because his whole thing was prove me wrong, bitch. Go get that higher earning man. Invite me to the wedding. That man was
How many
like,
how many success stories did he have?
I have no clue.
Way more than 12.
You know what I mean? They uncountable for you know what I'm saying? You know? Bitches went and got right listening to this nigga.
He used to when he was alive, he used to share his success stories. He used to send people to go see his success stories, bro. So I'm just saying. And he ain't have a dating app.
And them bitches, they would sit there and that man would go straight off on these bitches with the truth. I mean, they didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, because it was like listening to their daddy give them advice.
That was just, it was so rough. Even the players was like, damn, Kevin. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Sheesh.
Salary.
When we started Warby Parker, we just
Average life when you're average looking. You didn't go to college. You didn't go to Harvard or Princeton. Why is this an insult? When did it become an insult to be average? All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Joanne, what you gonna I'll let you speak. Joanne, did you okay? You're looking at the camera. There you go. Did you hear what I asked about as far as the the Zoom instructions?
Yeah, I closed out YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me make sure it's all closed out. Okay, when you said bish, for me, I just felt like the way you were saying it, it was very demeaning because I feel like it's very hard to say like one size fits all because I do work in the wedding industry and I see all types of couples.
Ma'am, I asked you, how is it that I don't respect Black women? You have
I just felt like the way you spoke to her was somewhat demeaning and just from
okay, let me stop you right here. I'm gonna stop you right here. You said the way I said bish.
Yeah, that was very demeaning. I feel
Excuse
like
excuse me, young lady. Did I call her a bitch?
Yeah, these bitches will make anybody go off on them. You know what I mean? Because you can't be decent. They looking to criticize you or believe that their words matter when it don't. Shit is amazing, man. She's calling this man's show to chastise him.
Bish.
Yeah, that was very demeaning. I feel
excuse
like
excuse me, young lady. Did I call her a bitch? Excuse me, young lady. Did I call her a bitch? Excuse me, young lady. Did I call her a bitch?
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
It is not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Young lady, it is not the same thing.
Well, where did bish come from? Isn't it like
okay? I'm not gonna. Here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to play with you. Look, you can either tell me how I disrespect.
Yo, these bitches.
Bruh, listen, Doug. And I hate to even say this, but the way he get ready to snap on him is the same way Anton was getting ready to snap on whoever.
Right. It don't
Same
make
way.
no sense, man. This shit don't make no sense with these bitches.
why ain't it demeaning when they call each other bad bitches or call themselves bad bitches?
Right. Shit don't make no sense. She could say bitch all day, but I can't. No, yes I can. I can say bitch all I want.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to play with you. Look, you can either tell me how I don't respect black women. I did not call her. First off, I didn't call her a bitch. This is a rebroadcast, a reaction video to what she was saying. And now you can either justify what you're saying, but you're not going to just gaslight me. Bitch and bish are two different things. And here's the funny thing, black woman, you guys call each other bitch all the time.
There you go. There you go. There you go. This is what happened. We was in a good space. We was able to talk to these bitches the right way. But these other bitches, they can't be like Kevin, but still, they let it go too far.
Bitch are two different things. And here's the funny thing, black woman, you guys call each other bitch all the time. Bitch. Well, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I said black women do it. So please tell me how a black man who addresses black women, who has black women on his show and his clients and on another group who are in the chat room right now, how I don't respect black women. Tell the black women how I don't respect them.
I just said it.
No, you said because I said the word bitch, and then you start going on to talk about you being in the wedding industry and while it's about to be United Colors of Benetton.
The way you were speaking to her was very demeaning.
Okay, well, and then how should I have been speaking? So how was I speaking? How was it demeaning? Give me an example of what I said to her.
I just don't feel like there's one size fits all.
Okay, ma'am, I want you to be clear. How was I speaking to her?
One size does not fit
ma'am,
all.
Okay, but see, that is not. What did I say to that woman? That was demeaning.
I just said it.
No, you didn't. So apparently, no. Okay, ma'am, maybe I'm slow, maybe I'm old, but you did not say. You said one size does not fit all. That could have been a statement I said to anyone. So anybody that says that is being demeaning.
I feel like your tone, the way you spoke to her, you saying bitch to me, that was
your tone.
Your tone.
Right.
Yeah. I bet you she ain't have a daddy.
Right. Your tone. This is what Kevin hates more than anything. He hates more than anything somebody trying to tone police. Kevin does not like that.
That was not being respectful.
Again, you can have whatever feeling you want, but you do realize that was a rebroadcast. Did you catch what the woman wrote to me in an inbox?
No.
Okay. So what I'd like for you to do is, in this rebroadcast, you can go back and look at all the women say that, no, sis, you're off base. Kevin has respect for black women. As a matter of fact, you still haven't said what specifically I said to her, other than my.
I mean, I
hold
said
on,
it.
young lady. Other than my.
It might be a situation where.
I've already told you, you're not going to talk over me. Other than my tone, men don't speak like women. You can unmute yourself. She doesn't even know she's muted. You don't even know you're muted. You can't overtalk me. I've already tried to let you understand that you cannot overtalk me.
Okay, I mean, I really don't have anything else to say. That was it.
Well, okay. So, Joyanne, what you said is a bunch of feelings. You haven't said what I've done. You said because I used the word bish. I didn't call her bitch, and I didn't say that to that woman. And it was in a joking way. So that's number one. Number two, the way in which I spoke to her was demeaning. And when I asked you for examples, you just say your tone.
Yeah.
So how does your so did you have mom? So if I were, would your father speak to women that way?
No.
Was he in the house with you when you grew up coming up?
Yes, he was.
Right. And do you have a boyfriend now or a husband?
No, I don't.
Do you ever want to get married?
Of course.
All right. Do you expect men to speak like women?
No, but I have very respectful men in my family, and I know how.
Good, but you're not going to. But ma'am, you're not going to marry a man in your family. You're going to marry a man from the public.
Yeah, and they're going to be very respectful.
Really? So are you engaged? When's the last?
There you go. There you go.
She gonna be single.
Right. She gonna tell you what the man she gonna be. That don't sound like you gonna have no man. That's a fact. That's a fact. You telling me how a man gonna be that you gonna have, knowing you ain't got no man? That don't sound like you're gonna have a man in your future, sis.
At all.
I'm sorry. That playbook has been ran out. You know? Yo,
Just been ran through like these bitches.
Oh, I can't disagreeable. Let us know if you want to hear the music, man. You know, fuck these other motherfuckers. You know, I just do this shit. I mean, the Kevin Samuel shit is fun. A lot of this stuff is funny. I give it. I like it. I mean, I'll try to keep it up, but we got bigger things to do. I'm sorry, man. I mean, this stuff do be funny though. It's funny. The shit these bitches be trying to come up with is outrageous. Yeah, but I'm gonna stick around, man. Maybe some of our old people will come through, man. Donate to our soup fund, baby. We need the soup. I gotta get my tea real quick.
Last time you've had a serious committed relationship?
A year ago.
Good. How long did it last?
2 years.
So 2 years. So you're 25. So a year ago you were 24 and lasted 2 years. Were you in college?
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years. Over almost 10% of your life. Why'd that end?
I mean, as you grow older, you develop more of an outlook of what you want long term. So it was just a learning process for me.
So it ended because you got older.
No, just because, yeah, you kind of figure out what you want more so.
So you ended it or he ended it?
I ended it.
Was he in college as well?
Yes.
And when you're in the wedding industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
At what age do you see your counterparts typically getting married?
It varies. A lot of my brides, some of my brides are
I say typically.
Typically, probably late 20s.
If you had to give a mean age, plus or minus 3 years, what age would it be?
Probably 28, 29.
28 or 29. I would give it 26. 26 plus or minus 3 years. That would be 23 to 29. Most women aren't getting married after 30. If you're in the industry, you know that. So I've had
quite a few brides.
Okay, ma'am. And the exception doesn't disprove the rule. This is old industry knowledge. I'm an image consultant, ma'am. I'm not just a guy on YouTube who's talking noise. You may be in the bridal industry. I'm not going to dispute that, but what I'm saying is at the net of it, most women are getting married in their early 20s, especially post-college. And I'm curious to hear a woman that was raised by her father who's talking about these men are going to be respectful. That's cool. But you had a 2-year relationship that ended and you're single now. What's the delay or holdup in actually finding the kind of man that you would want to be a wife to?
I mean, it's just really just doing interviews, going on dates and trying to find somebody that I feel like is a match for me to be with long term.
I can understand that. Are your parents from here or from another place?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
You're Jamaican. Is your father actively helping you vet men?
No. I mean, I asked them for advice. Like I asked my brother, asked my dad for advice,
but why?
Just to make sure that I'm.
No. What I'm asking, is I'm asking why isn't your dad actively helping you vet men?
I mean, as a woman, like, of course, like I'm a woman, so they'll probably understand, guys better. So is this?
Are your mom and dad still married?
No.
Okay. Were they married when you were? How long were they married?
15 years.
15 years, and did they divorce before you went to college or after?
Before.
Oh, sorry to hear that. About what age were you when they divorced?
7.
Oh, and you were raised in the house with dad?
Yeah.
So he had custody of you?
It's all right. So basically, I grew up in Jamaica until I was 13.
Okay.
So I grew up with my dad. My mom came here first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I moved with my mom.
So in your
hold the fuck up.
Yeah, so that's why she's fucked up in the head.
Right.
She lived here as a fucking a little girl with her mom, and she picked up these American fucking traits.
Right. Talking about she was raised with her dad. No, the fuck you wasn't. Because I tell you, a lot of Jamaican fathers raise their fucking kids without the mother. A lot of times the women leave first and never come get the dad or whatever because they would marry somebody here or whatever. So a lot of times the women would leave, right? And yo, them Jamaican fathers, they make sure these little bitches go to church. They make sure they do their chores. They make sure they do everything. And guess what these little Jamaican girls want to do? They want to go live with their mother and get away from their daddy. I done fucked many Jamaican bitches that told me this story over and over, B. You know what I mean? And they daddy die and they never get to see that nigga, B, again, B. That should be heartbreaking story, B. Heartbreaking. Cause daddy, they be talking. You know me, Dad Naga. I talk to these bitches. I said, so your daddy would make y'all go to church and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, he was a police officer and he go to church every Sunday. A good man. You understand? A police officer in Jamaica in those times, that nigga really loved his people. You know? So these people are something else, man. These people are something else. You know?
Yeah, they wild.
Fucking Jamaican bitch talk about I left Jamaica when I was 7 and I lived with my mother, and my mother did not go get my daddy because she married somebody else to get her green card and her citizenship. And I was raised in America and I would go back and forth and visit my dad. You was not raised with that man. That nigga would have had your ass in church every fucking week.
Oh, so and you were raised in the house with dad?
Yeah.
So he had custody of you?
It's all right. So basically, I grew up in Jamaica until I was 13.
Okay.
So I grew up with my dad. My mom came here first.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I moved with my mom.
So in your so who'd you spend most of the time with, your mom or your dad in the house?
Probably my dad, but I mean, it's always, I've always had them both.
Right. I get you have both parents, but like if your parents divorced at 7 years old, during your formative dating years, like your teen years, were you living with your father or your mother?
My mom.
Okay. And were there any, and your brothers weren't there?
My brother's, he lives with us.
Okay. And is he younger than you?
He's older.
Cool. And is your mom remarried?
Yeah. We had a stepdad.
Oh, okay. So you had a stepdad in the house with mom?
Mm-hmm.
And was he an active parent, or was he more just like your dad was the guy who ran the show and he just kind of gave guidance?
He was active, but I wouldn't necessarily talk to him about like dating and stuff like that.
And the reason I'm asking, young lady, is because you're 25, and it is unusual to have. When you said your dad was in the house, I don't know many men who raise their daughters in the house who daughters don't actively work with their father and the men in their family to help them vet. But now it makes more sense. I mean, your mother and father were not together, so.
I mean, it's a little bit true. Like, even like, it's weird sometimes. Like when the say my bitch, they a family broke up or whatever. But once that bitch father found out, I was living with the bitch and all that, he made it his business to come introduce himself to me. Like I had his daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, no, I was messing before I got my lady to move down here, bro. I was messing with this one Jamaican chick out here, and her father insisted he meet me.
Right. They don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't play that. You got his daughter, B.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Your mom remarried, and dad was a stepdad, so it makes sense. Almost like the typical American black family where the women are in charge. So when I ask you who's helping you, you say you run it by your father and this and that, and that's cool. But do you see do you see non-black people moving that way when they're younger?
What do you mean? Like
when you see let's say you see an Asian young woman coming to get married, are her parents actively involved? Do you see a father there? Are her parents paying for it? You see a Caucasian?
Yeah.
I'm really okay. But when you see a black woman, do you actively see mother and father there? Dad is paying for everything.
Yeah, mostly most of my weddings.
Most of your weddings come from. I want to be clear. Most of your weddings, when a black woman comes in, that she has a mother and father, and the dad's paying for
Yeah.
it. Do you think that's the norm or the exception?
It's the norm. Like I would say, majority of my weddings,
I mean,
parents
the norm for the norm for the country.
for the country, that when they're getting married, yeah.
Okay.
I feel
All
like
right. Well, let me explain to you. And you're 20. You're 25, and you live in. I'm assuming the East Coast.
She's lying, bruh.
Yeah.
That is not the norm, bruh.
She's a wedding planner, so she get the lie. You know what I'm saying? She's a wedding. She do weddings, so she get the lie. You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky. It's tricky as hell.
I know, but I know she lying. How is that even possible when most of the families in the black community aren't together?
Right. It's impossible. That's why I want to know where she live at.
Exactly where black women are married at a rate of 26%. That's 1 out of 4 black women are married. 80% of black children in this country are born to single mothers. That means there's no father. They're not living with their father. It is statistically impossible for the majority of black women who marry at such a low rate to come from intact families where men are paying for weddings. Ma'am, that's just not the truth. You can say your hold on, ma'am. Again, this is not my opinion or your opinion. This is just the facts, data, statistics, and the numbers.
Yeah, I do agree with your facts, but if you look at like more psychologically, like if your parents are married, it's a good chance that you're gonna get married.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
This bitch just moved the goalpost so far, bruh.
There we go. If you look at it psychologically, bitch, all you got is a pussy between your legs. Fuck you mean psychologically?
Right? It's gonna be easier for you to find a guy.
Well, then how's that working? How's that working out for you?
For me, it's just a process. Like I said, it's doing interviews.
It's a long process you're doing by yourself, though.
No, I definitely have male men in my life. I have my dad. I have my brother.
But you just said your dad isn't involved in this. You run stuff by him.
I told you that he was. I do.
No, ma'am. I asked you. So I guess we have different levels of involved. Just by running stuff by dad that you're deciding is not really. You're in charge of the process. You're just asking him an opinion about choices you make. See, I find it in my business. I work heavily with matchmakers. I work heavily with image consultants. I mean, not image consultants. Personal trainers, event planners. I work with a lot of people in society. I've been married. And I find it interesting. I've been married twice, actually. I find it interesting that black women who especially are wedding planners or in the wedding industry, you have a bird's eye view at the disparity that black women have when it comes to paying for a wedding, who shows up at the wedding. You are not telling me that you honestly see men in equal proportion in that environment. No, ma'am, you're not. That's not the truth.
I'm not being dishonest.
Okay.
I am telling you, like,
okay.
Always see their dads.
Their dads will be there, but dad's not paying. Okay, so net of it, you're 25. By what age do you plan? You had a 2-year relationship. It ended a year ago. By what age did you like to be married?
I mean, I guess like right now it's just like you said. I am dating people, so it's just
dating means fucking. Dating means fucking. Remember that.
And
guy.
she said people, that's
right,
plural.
Right. Dating means fucking.
I guess like right now it's just like you said, I am dating people, so it's just
is marriage a top priority for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's a top priority, just like I'm assuming, are you going after marriage like you went after your degree?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. So if that's the case, you went after your degree with some sort of plan and some sort of passion. I'm asking, by what age would you like to be married?
I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping to meet somebody this year. So it would probably be like a year. I would say a guy should know in a year.
Okay. So you want to be married by what age?
I mean, it just depends on when I meet someone. So if I meet someone this year, it'll be like a year. I would hope that they would know they want to get married within a year.
So again, if you meet somebody within this year, so by 27.
Yeah.
All right. And all right, you want to be married by 27. Before your previous 2-year relationship, were you dating a lot of guys, or did you have another relationship?
Another relationship.
How long was that one?
A year.
Okay, so you've had a 2-year relationship and a 1-year relationship. So you kind of
that's the question. That was one of Kevin's number one questions right there that people missed the mark on, especially Kendra. She'd be like, "Yo, you had a relationship? Well, when was the time you had a relationship before that? So you can realize these bitches ain't got no experience with men. You understand? They just fuck. You know?
Relationship girl.
Yes.
All right. And did you end that first one too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure you know in Black America, when the divorce is filed, it's filed 80% of the time by the woman. Black women end their relationships at some of the highest rates in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're an intelligent, educated woman who has all these things going for her, why are you picking so poorly? Why are you wasting a year and 2 years? That's 3 years. That's 3 years. That's over 10% of your life.
I feel like the majority of like younger women, we kind of choose poorly.
This is why, but you know, I agree. That's why fathers are so important. That's why fathers are so important to be in this process, because you're right. You choose poorly. And your own personal track record proves that. But yet your father is still not actively involved, according to you.
Okay.
How could a man who doesn't have respect for Black women know that and tell it to you in such a clear way? How could a Black man who have this kind of grasp of facts, data, and statistics tell you these truths if I didn't have any respect for you?
Okay.
Yo, the bitch said, okay. Yo, these bitches ain't shit. The bitch said, okay, and your point is, ma'am, you said that I don't respect you. That's my point. Why can't you acknowledge that? Well, I don't acknowledge shit from a Black man. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Okay.
Okay, but there's a question. How could I do this if I had no respect? And your answer is okay.
I told you like from the beginning. I felt like the way the conversation, it just felt very
okay. Well, let me ask you this: when you get married, because you're an attractive woman, would you like to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant?
No.
How many children would you like to have?
3.
3. And I'm assuming you would like your kids to be able to go to college like you did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the American dream, kids have cars and pay for school. How much money do you think your husband would have to make in order to support a wife and 3 children?
Definitely, I guess. I mean, I always plan on working.
I get it, but how much would he have to make because you don't want to have to pay the bills?
On his own, I guess, like you were saying with her, it would have to be, I guess, 150, 300 and up.
150 to 300, that's a big gap.
Yeah. I mean, I think 150 is like enough.
What city or region do you live in?
I live in Orlando.
Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
$150,000 a year.
She just told you where she lived, Prince.
Yeah.
She the Lulu.
This is what happened. Nobody had ever talked to these bitches who say, ma'am, so this man got to do what?
Orlando's an expensive city, man.
It's not that bad.
Okay, let's look at the cost of living in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
What's the cost of living in Orlando? Cost of living Orlando. What do you think? Oh, you're right. So it's 100.6. It's 100.6. It's 100.6. But no one goes to Orlando. So let's $150,000. Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
a single man here in Atlanta, which is close to Orlando, making $120,000 can just afford to have a high value lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That means you would be making 75, he's making 75. Are you making 75 or more right now?
Yeah.
All right. So do you feel
Bro, I
rich?
think her yeses are lies. The way she say yes, yeah, I don't think it's true. I just want to say that.
I believe her. I just think that she's trying to undermine him, like they all do, not show the seriousness of the convo. You understand? That's all.
I mean, she'll have to have, for her to make what she talking about making, she'll have to have a very busy wedding planning business, and that's not a business unless you got a specific clientele Is she a black lady? I can't see her picture. She a
Whatever.
black lady?
No, they ain't sure, but Kevin says she's attractive.
Oh, okay. She might. You're right. She might.
No, I'm cool.
You're cool, but you got a car payment?
Yeah.
All right. You got a house payment?
No.
All right. You do want a house though, right?
Of course.
Okay, of course. And do you want a nice
Of
mid-size sedan?
course. See, that was the truth. Of course, that was the truth. Them. Yeah. I don't think she be telling the truth with all them.
Yeah, it's all undermining him. She tried. What bitches tried to do with Kevin was act like they could have a conversation. They tried their best. They tried, brother. They tried. I always gave them bitches an E for effort because they tried. You know.
Well, you can get a vagina as an E. You can rate their vagina as an E for everybody.
Wow.
Would you like a nice sedan, or do you want to ride a bike?
I mean, I got a nice SUV already, so
cool. That's right now. That's on your money.
Yeah.
But the man that comes in has to replace your income. And how much are you making roughly? More than 75, less than 150?
Yeah. But I'm the type of person like.
But what I'm trying to get you to understand is he has to come in and at least replace your income.
Yeah.
Right. But that income is enough for just you, right, to live cool.
Mm-hmm.
Could you be cool with 3 kids?
With 150?
With what you're making right now?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
See, notice how that pause happened? No. I'm cool right now at 25 with my SUV, living the hot girl summer in Orlando. But I could not put 3 babies on that, much less get them in cars and get them on off to college on that little bit of money. So how in the hell can somebody be making 150 and have you and 3 kids and you be cool?
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening.
Okay, so it would have to be more. 100.
No, it would have to be closer to 350,000. The number I keep talking about, and ma'am, what I'm trying to get to is the men that make that kind of money. They're not average. They're leaders. They're higher ups.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get that way by being tender. You get that way by being ambitious.
Yeah.
Right. Were the guys you broke up with ambitious?
No.
Right. But guess what? Men like me and the guys I deal with are. And what's the oldest man you would consider dating right now?
35.
35. Sweetheart, you better move that up to 40. That's where you better start from. The average man earning $300,000+ in this country does not get there until his late 30s. See, this is what I mean. So many of you young ladies who don't have your fathers and things like that, and you come here and hear me talking to a woman that I did my level best to try to be respectful of. You said I'm talking rude. Well, guess what? Men that make the kind of money you're talking about, they don't want to hear that kind of stuff from women like you because it sounds very much like you want men to be women.
I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like. And your life, man, whether you know it or not, is set up like a lot of young black women with this feminist kind of left-leaning. I don't need no man. I'm out here. I'm just trying to let you understand, man. I'm not saying it is you, but your biological father didn't raise you. You had a stepdad. Stepdad did not have
power. My dad raised me until I was 13.
Okay.
And I moved here.
All right, but you were raised in okay. Dad raised you, but in the years where your sexuality was really in the market, mom was there. And his stepfather was there.
Dad was like,
but he just, okay, young lady, all I have to know is this. Your dad was not, when someone came to pick you up for a date, they picked you up from your mother's house, not your father.
My stepdad, like my stepdad.
Your stepdad, okay. Your stepdad, if you needed your ass whooped, could your stepdad do it?
He definitely punished us. He didn't.
That's not what I asked you.
My dad didn't hit us.
No, man, but your dad could have whooped, if you needed your ass whooped, could he have done it?
He definitely punished us a lot.
I asked you a specific question, young lady, and for a reason. If your biological father needed to whoop your ass, could he have done it?
No.
He could not.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. These bitches said they own daddies can't whoop their ass if they was a baby. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what America did to this bitch. Made her believe that her daddy couldn't whip her ass. Who the fuck daddy can't whip their ass when they're a baby?
Father needed to whoop your ass. Could he have done it?
No.
He could not.
No.
Why done it?
No.
He could not. Why?
Because he's still in Jamaica, so
No, I'm talking about. See, now you want to play games. You were there with him up until age 13, right? So,
yeah, I lived in Jamaica.
so if your father needed to whoop your ass while you were in Jamaica, could he have done it?
yeah, I lived
Right.
with him.
All right. He could have. Whether he did or not is irrelevant. When you moved to with your mother and your stepdad, if you needed your ass whooped, could he have done what your father in Jamaica could have done?
No.
Exactly. And you know that. It's like I said, most black women are raised under matriarchal feminine leadership. And you have no idea what it means to be under a man's true lead. But yet you want men in the top 1% of earners to be these beta male bitch boys who don't say the word bitch because you think it's insulting to call a woman a bitch. Where do they make these? Where do they make these guys at?
Oh,
Where do
he's
these
still
guys
talking to
go out
this
and make
same lady? Damn.
Yo, the man went off. See, people don't know. Kevin goes off. That man will go off on.
I didn't even realize he was still talking to the same. I didn't even realize he was still talking to the same.
Yeah. Yeah. He make a show out of that bitch. Kevin will mess around. He'll get one call and just make a show out of the bitch and be like, all right, see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, that nigga don't give a fuck. That nigga crazy. Oh. She telling the truth. They will get their pops locked up like their moms did. That's fucked up. You see, trying to talk to women will lead to an early death. Women know exactly what you are trying to say the first time. They just don't care. And that's why I never say nothing. You ain't gonna never play with me like that. I mean, on the internet, maybe. But in real life, once I see you we having a conversation and you just lost contact of the English language, and I'm supposed to correct you and to try to get you to understand what the fuck I mean, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'm the dumbest
You
nigga.
be like, what? You be like, what country are you from? What? Do they speak English and what?
For real. I'm the dummy. These bitches are smart. You ain't gonna never try to make me think that I'm smarter than you. That ain't happening. Not to your face. I will never try to correct you because I can't correct you. Who the fuck you think I am? Wish I would, B.
$100,000. Please tell me the factory, because there are a lot of black women that would love to know where to get a $350,000 beta bitch boy.
Yeah, personally, because you're assuming that I'm
Beta
feminist,
bitch boy.
I'm not.
I didn't assume you were a feminist, ma'am. No, ma'am, I didn't assume you were a feminist. I said your life is set up like a lot of feminists. I didn't say what you are. I don't know you.
In our household, my stepdad, he was the
So
head
who's gonna
of-
walk you down the aisle? If and when you do find, who's gonna walk you down the aisle? Your biological father?
my biological father.
Exactly. So your
That's
stepfather,
fucked up.
all he had.
That's fucked up. She gonna let her biological father walk her down the aisle when her stepfather tried to protect her pussy as best as he could, and all she did was turn her back on him. That's fucked. Yo, these bitches ain't shit.
Ain't
So the
shit.
stepfather never meant nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Unfucking real.
Household, my stepdad, he was the
So
head
who's gonna
of-
walk you down the aisle? If and when you do find, who's gonna walk you down the aisle? Your biological father?
my biological father.
Exactly. So your stepfather, all he had was bills. He didn't have any real response. He didn't have any real corporal authority.
He punished us.
He can punish you,
Right, he get no fucking reward.
but as long as mama signed on, he could punish you as long as mama. He could punish you as long as mama signed off on it. See, what I need you young ladies to understand is far too many young black women like this could have futures. But does anyone feel like this young lady, who's an attractive young lady, is really set up to be dealing with a high value man, a guy who's making the kind of money you're talking about making? You've already shown that oh, we got the wrong thing, wrong screen. You've already shown that you can't pick men worth a damn on your own. Can't pick a man worth a damn on your own. When you hear a man talk like a man, it hurts your feelings some kind of way. When you're hearing a grunt, can't pick a man worth a damn on your own. When you're hearing a grunt, you've already shown that you can't pick men worth a damn on your own. Can't pick a man worth a damn on your own. Making the kind of money you're talking about making. You've already shown that you've already shown that. Oh, we got the wrong thing.
There she go. There she go. This how Kevin made her look. This how Kevin made her look. She was not looking happy. You can see it, that Naga?
Yeah.
She is not happy about this conversation. You hear me?
That's
She's not
called the
happy.
holding your accountable face right there.
That's like like you said earlier, like her daddy talking to her. She is not a happy camper. Not at all, Kevin. That's what you call an unhappy woman.
And I go, what?
Hold on.
Yeah, yes, she definitely does. That's why she don't be trying to be friends with him no more.
That wasn't nice to say.
No, those are her words. She said she don't trust bitches. I was like, babe, you need some motherfucking friends. She said, no, I don't. I don't trust these bitches.
That wasn't nice.
Hey, them her words. You know, I like. You could call. You could open up the thing later, and I'll let her say it for herself. You see, she don't have no problem speaking for herself, bro.
No. Leave that sister be.
She said, "You ain't gonna show my face, are you?"
No, for what? We don't want to see you. We don't want to see you, boo. That's my man's girl. I'm good. I'm good.
I was like, babe, I don't show my face either, so don't even worry about it.
We don't even want to see you. You're his. Right. As long as he happy, we happy.
I'm content.
Oh boy.
See, that's why you don't see. Yeah,
here we go.
You don't tell these bitches you happy, bruh. First lesson.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. You know, I don't. You know. Remember, don't feed into King Disagreeable's bullshit. Remember what I told you before. You know?
Take her phone away for 3 days. I don't have to take it. I could just cut that bitch off. It's my phone.
Don't feed into his shit, B. Don't feed into his shit, man. You know, he's a mean man.
Hey, that's just keeping them in line right there.
That's fucked up. I'm not with you guys on that one.
I do have to crack the look. I crack a whip quick than the motherfucker.
You know. See, King Disagreeable like all that. Ain't no whip cracking over here, B.
All right. We know it ain't no whip cracking over there. She do the whip cracking.
That's fucked up, dude.
We having to talk amongst, real niggas.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You know? Don't worry about it. Tell this bitch, be nice.
Hey, that nigga go sleep on the couch for a month, huh?
Hold on, it's that time of the day. Hold on. I mean, she provided me a whole studio room. You know what I mean? I ain't got to ever leave the room.
What kid you kick out for that room?
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question. You know, because it wasn't me. It wasn't me that did it. You know, I have no power. So it wasn't me. You know?
Man, I feel like the oldest son lost his room and his equipment.
So I always did music. I always had equipment and stuff.
Oh, okay. All
Always
right.
had
I
all
give you the equipment part, but
you know?
you obviously ain't always had your own studio room.
Nah, I've been living the dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's better than that? She could have the rest
Hey,
of the crib.
still being able to be a Trump supporter while you're doing it, boy, you a beast.
She could have the whole, but she got the whole rest of the crib. And Disagreeable try to say, yo, Prince yelling from the kitchen to get his team. No, my kitchen is way further than that, player. Talk my shit. My kitchen is way
Yeah,
further than that. When
it's
I go
way
get
for.
my tea, I'm gone.
She bought him the electric kettle.
Yeah, I
He
can't
said it.
use it. I can't use it in here though. I can't use it.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to keep it in the room because he don't want to mess up the equipment.
Yeah, I can't keep it in here. You know, I gotta take that walk.
Wrong screen. You've already shown that you can't pick men worth a damn on your own. Can't pick a man worth a damn on your own. When you hear a man talk like a man, it hurts your feelings some kind of way. And I'm saying, man, right now, being in the wedding industry, you know, if you ain't married by 30, the chances for women to get married drop off the cliff. And you're not approaching marriage in a serious way, and you want to be married in a year, I would say, here's what I would suggest: get around a bunch of women who are marriage minded, who understand what it's going to take, and get away from some of these girl power kind of places because it may make you feel good. But I'm gonna tell you this, man: the men who are making the kind of money you're talking about, even on the lower end, are not going to be girlfriend talk to you like a woman. That's what Rebecca Lynn Pope, black woman, right here on YouTube, married matchmaker. Stop dealing with black women because they're unrealistic standards. And when the first thing she said is, men do not talk or speak like your girlfriends. Stop expecting men to be that way. And if what you think I was being disrespectful or whatever, ma'am, be prepared to have a life with a lot of cats or a beta male because you won't have a male, you won't have a man who is a provider. I would tell you that.
That's all I'm trying to tell the sister. That's all I'm trying to tell the sisters. Cut that other shit out. Uh-oh, my gladiator. My God. Hey,
Let the eggshell walking begin.
Hello? Oh God, hold on, y'all.
But I'll let you go ahead and have the final say before you get up out of here.
I don't have anything to say.
Well, that's the case. Have a good day. You black women who want black men to be leaders and get out here and have to fight the world so you can live in the lap of luxury, you better understand that you're not going to get some little teddy bear. You're going to have a man that has to get out there and fight. The man is going to have to fight to bring home the bacon, to keep you and the family fed, to make it to where his boys aren't filing for the prison industrial complex and all this other kind of stuff, and not be a punk. So,
like I said, they try to say the man was gay. I ain't never heard a gay man talk like this. Not to speak up for men and boys like that. I ain't never heard no gay man talk like that. I'll tell you,
Bro, you know why they try to say the man gay, bro.
Never heard a man speak for men like that.
You always gonna be called gay or something if you hold these bitches accountable, bro.
That shit is crap. No gay man ever speaks for men and boys in this regard. Talking about prison complex and all that shit. I ain't never heard a gay man say that. Ever. Maybe Obama? I don't know.
You ain't heard him talk about no prison pipeline for boys. You might have heard
Right.
him talk about
I ain't never heard no gay man say this stuff.
all you heard him talk about was they was gonna legalize gay marriage.
Right. I've never heard a gay man speak like this. No. KS had the early 90s boomerang era swag. These dudes online were just haters. If he was Rainbow, someone would have come out talking. I mean, like I say, Rainbow don't talk like this. This was powerful.
You're going to have a man that has to get out there and fight. The man is going to have to fight to bring home the bacon, to keep you and the family fed, to make it to where his boys aren't fodder for the prison industrial complex and all this kind of stuff. Cannot be a punk.
I mean, sounds like a man to me. For real. That's wild. That's not a gay man. If he is, he's one of the rarest gay men I ever seen that speaks up for men. Gay men don't speak up for the rights of men and boys and the betterment. You know? Hey, King Disagreeable, this is what I wanted to say when my gladiator came in. I don't ask you for shit. I'm asking you to come hear this music, B. Now click this link, mark it closed. Let's have some fun. I'll end the show and we can have some fun. Sick of this nigga, man. See what I'm saying? That now I got my own problems with this dude.
You know these island niggas think they special.
Yes, all my Jamaican niggas is like that. All of them. They move on their time, their pace. All my Jamaican people. That's how they do, man. They move at their pace.
You gotta get on this level. Bring your Ross.
Jamaican niggas, yo, my Jamaican niggas, them niggas, they'll be late. They'll take their time. They'll stop and eat. These niggas are crazy.
Miss said, bring your Ross. Ross Clot.
Them niggas, those are some people that move at the beat of their drum. They do not conform. You hear me? They do not conform. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. That is funny. Them people are something else. Only reason I'll give you a pass is because we found our suit. Yo, y'all donate to my costume, man. Donate to the costume. The Cash App is running below. Donate to my costume fund. You're gonna love it. Yeah, I'm only giving them a pass because we found our costume. We need donations, but we found the costume. So I'll give them a pass for that. You know, my gladiator said I could play. Now, the only reason I'm staying because I want to play music. I don't want to be saying much. Oh, we can always shift the ice and all that stuff.
You heard that Disagreeable? He got his gladiator permission.
Well, like I said, man, it is what it is. You didn't ask that woman, did she believe you? So you messed up. You know?
I did mess up. And you did ask your gladiator if you could stay.
Yeah.
So you did the right thing.
Yes, I did. All I gotta do is switch up my content, but that was supposed to be us listening to the music and stuff.
So I refuse to have men apologize for being men. You can unmute yourself. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can now.
Hi. So I just had a question. I am 27 years old and I am married. I just wanted to know what is your advice on maintaining a healthy relationship?
Well, first off, are you guys in any sort of couples ongoing counseling or therapy?
No.
Okay.
We've been married for a year and a half now.
All right. Are you so you're still just out of newlyweds phase. So more than likely your friends are all still single.
Yes.
You need to get around married people and get away from your single friends. Married life is completely different than single life. And when you have issues, single women will give you single advice. The misconception often is you need to go to couples counseling, that kind of stuff, when a problem happens. No, it's like getting an annual teeth, it's like getting your teeth cleaned twice a year, right? It's preventative maintenance. You prevent. Know that you and your husband are going to have problems. Do you have any children?
No.
Do you plan on having children?
Possibly.
What will be the determining factor? Do you want kids?
I would like kids, but I don't know, just seeing how everything is right now in the world, I just feel it would be a little selfish to bring a child in right now.
What? So she got a husband.
She being selfish by saying she think it's selfish.
Right, because she's the only one that determines that. It's almost like he has no say, but I can't talk like this around my gladiator. It just kind of pissed me off.
Not
when was there a better time to bring a kid into the world?
I don't know. I guess just the way that things are going.
Ma'am, what I'm asking is, when was it a better time? When was the world perfect and idyllic to bring a child into the world?
Yeah, it's never been.
Never been and never will be. That's a human condition. Does your husband want children?
Yeah.
Hit the link, disagreeable.
There you go. She don't know if she wants children, but the husband wants children. It's what you call a piece of shit.
That's why I said she was being selfish, because the way she answered, well, her answer in the first place was,
right.
he wants them and I don't.
Right.
Answer.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the only reason he married the bitch is because he want kids.
Right. Man.
No.
Did you know he wanted children before you accepted his proposal for marriage?
Yes, I would like children as well. I don't. I do.
But
it's
so
not that I don't.
Okay, so are you on birth control?
No.
Okay. If you were to get pregnant, would you carry the child to term?
Of course, yes.
All right. So you're not actively trying to seek pregnancy, but if it happened, you'd be happy?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
It didn't sound like it to me.
Didn't sound like it to me either. Didn't sound like it to me either. It's called, and that's fine though, because it's called a duty. It's a duty.
You'd be happy?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
It didn't sound like it to me. It sounded like you really don't want to have kids because of what's going on in the world.
You're right. Yeah,
and that's
I'm not trying.
And that's a single woman's mindset, right there. That's a single woman. Your husband wants children, and he made it known prior to your proposal. You accepted the proposal. Give that man his children.
We've spoken about this lately as well. He feels
wow.
Exactly. But unfortunately, in this country, you have the right of last refusal.
There you go.
She tricked that nigga. She fleeced him.
For facts. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you call it, he's treated like a piece of shit for being a success.
Fleece move.
That's fucked up.
all the birthing cards. That's why you need to get around married people, because you talk to single women, they will tell you, girl, your body, your choice, and this and that. No, ma'am, no. You took the vows. You know what it means. That man wants children. Give him his children, because that's foul if you don't. Because you damn sure feel some kind of way if he came home and said, hey, hon, I got another woman pregnant. I got some babies on the way. You'd be mad, right?
Yes.
And then, I mean, if you said, well, but you didn't want to have me no children, so I wanted to respect your choice. So I understand, Ruth. What was it? Was it Abraham and Sarah? Sarah, I get it. Your shit ain't working right now. So I'm gonna go ahead over here with this maiden, and we're gonna take care of that. You a Christian?
No.
All right. Did you have a Christian ceremony?
No, we actually have not had a formal wedding yet.
So you're not truly married?
We are married legally. We just didn't have the ceremony.
Okay.
But we are legally married.
You're legally married, so you actually have the certificate, 2 witnesses, and all that stuff.
Yes.
So curious, why didn't you guys actually have the ceremony?
It just wasn't part of our plans. We opted to buy property first. We just didn't want to spend the money on a wedding.
Makes perfect sense to me. Makes perfect sense. Makes great practical sense. Did you want a wedding?
At the time, no. It wasn't a big deal to me. At some point, I would like a wedding, but I know
your husband ain't gonna hear. No, your husband ain't gonna hear this. Did you want a wedding?
Honestly, it was no. At the time, if I had to choose between our 2 flats that we currently have now with our 2 tenants and having a wedding, I choose to do.
That's not what I asked. Why do Black women have such a hard time just being direct? I didn't ask if it was a choice. I said, did you want a wedding?
And you're talking about at that time, right?
Ma'am, if you had all the money you had, would you have wanted a wedding, or would you still have opted to not have one? If your family was paying for it, would you have opted to say, no, don't give us the money? Did you want a wedding? Did you want the dress? Did you want people to see you? Did you want the public acknowledgement? Did you want to throw the bouquet? Did you want the cake? Did you want the pictures? Did you want the trip?
Yes, it would be nice.
All right, then stop fucking lying. I mean, no offense, man. No, ma'am. I said it that way because I'm trying to lighten it up, because the truth is you did want a wedding. You just made a practical decision. I get it. And it's the same thing you're doing with kids. You're still trying to make a practical decision. And that is a single woman mindset. See, the kudos for not going out to waste money on a wedding. But I don't think you serve yourself any purpose by denying what you really wanted. It doesn't mean you have to go do it. He just needs to know, yes, I would have wanted a marriage, but we don't have it that way. See, I'm a very firm believer, and you speak things into existence. You could have, that last woman that was there could have had a wedding package to give you. You don't know. Your husband may just say he told you he wanted kids. You want a wedding. Would he be happy if you turned up pregnant?
Yes.
Would you be happy if you could walk yourself down the aisle and have everybody say, "Ooh, look at her in her dress"?
Yeah.
Then stop cutting off the possibility. Just acknowledge it. Because here's what happens too often. It's all good now because there's been no problems. But when human beings, or in particular women in this case, feel like they've had to make concessions and sacrifices and not get what they want, that's when the frustration sinks in. And that's what tears relationships apart. It's the lack of truth, which is why I said counseling. You've got to be able to tell the truth to your partner.
That's one of the reasons why a lot of street people fall out with each other, because brothers don't want to tell each other the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nick, it be like that with a lot of people. Like, you won't tell me why you unhappy or whatever. It's fucked up.
And I don't mean it like just from like the standpoint of like financially, like, oh, I don't have a job, like I can't afford it.
So Big Pharma is conducting their own layoffs. I mean, everyone originally thought that Big Pharma was honestly pretty safe, but then you got like Novo Nordisk firing like 9,000 people, several hundred being fired around the New Jersey area. It's not good. Even Big Pharma. Now, as profitable as these guys are, they're conducting their own serious layoffs. In fact, Layoffs from just 6 major pharmaceutical companies could be wiping over 39,000 jobs. Look at the amount of layoffs so far. It's getting out of control. Novo Nordisk, 9,000. Merck, 6,000. BMS, 2,700 people. Bayer, 12,000 here and there. Pfizer's announcing a few thousand. It's looking like it's going to be a bad time. And it's not just going to be the pharmaceutical industry conducting layoffs, but the overall job market is getting pretty cooked, as even the federal government is on track to shed 300,000 workers by the year's end. And that is big. And this is kind of like the reason why, like, now so many people are complaining, why is it so hard to find a job? Like, this guy is saying that they put in like 100 applications a day, never get an interview or call back, doesn't understand the job market, and just hates the job market overall. You know, have
your job. Are you passionate about providing people with the choice?
One singular job. It's a full-time job just applying to jobs to find another job. First, you have to find a good job listing and ones that aren't scams. You can't just use Indeed. You can't just use LinkedIn. You got to like scour the internet. And then when you find the job listing, you have to go to the company's actual website and click their careers page and find the job listing there and apply through the company website. Got to do all the digging. You can't just do like easy apply on Indeed or LinkedIn or anything like that. Nothing can be easy about finding a job. They have to make it as hard as possible for you. Once you've actually found a good, decent job listing where they're not asking you to give away your whole entire soul and first child for $30,000 a year, now you need to apply. You click on apply. You have to make an account. You have to make a username and password for an account for this website that you're probably never going to log into again. So then you make an account. Oh, and I forgot, before you upload your resume, you need to go to your resume and remake it so it is perfectly for that job listing. Like, you have to go through your resume and tweak it for every single job that you apply to. You're applying to like different types of jobs. You have to tweak it and make sure all the keywords that are in that job listing are in your resume, or else it's not going to make it through the little AI whatever system that they send all the resumes through. You're applying to the job. You upload your resume thinking, okay, I'm going to upload my resume. It's going to autofill everything for me so I don't have to type everything out again. No, you upload your resume and then it either doesn't populate or it does it wrong. And so you still have to go through every single field and fill it out yourself and fix it. And then once you get through all of that, sometimes they ask for references. And so then you've got to fill out all the references. Who even asks for references these days? I feel like 95% of people lie on the references anyways and have like their friends, and they just know like, hey, I'm applying to jobs. If somebody calls you about me, just like say good things. Like, this is what I said that you do. Most people lie about that anyways. Not saying I do. And then after you get through that, I've had some of them ask for letters from my references. Once I got to that point, I hit the X. I got out of that window so quick. Nope, I ain't doing that. And then once you've done all that, you got to do like the gender and race and ethnicity, all those questions, which those are usually easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And sometimes they get you right at the end. When you think you're done. And they're like, they give you like a little question window, and they ask you, now tell us about yourself and why you think you would be a great fit for our company. And then you have to write a paragraph about yourself, a perfectly worded paragraph about yourself. Are you kidding me? Then after you've written your perfectly worded paragraph about yourself of why you are the most perfect person in the whole entire world, then you can finally submit it. And then you will 95% of the time never hear anything back from all that effort you just put in. Not even a rejection. Like, just send me a rejection email a week later. That's all I need. It drives me nuts. This is why I'm going insane.
So I went through the interview process for a job for 2 months, and I literally just found out I didn't get the job. I really wanted it to, for a couple different reasons. One, it was going to really bring me back to something that I did in my childhood and my sister does. Kind of like a bring me back home kind of moment. Hold on. Okay, I just had to pull myself together. They said they just went a different direction, and I totally get that. But like I said, I went through the interview process for 2 months, and I felt like I had some strong interviews. There was one person in the interview who I felt didn't feel very strongly about me. Like she just didn't like she didn't like me very much, which is totally fine. That happens in interviews. But I just want to know, why is the job market so incredibly tough right now? Like, I literally went through, I had 7 different interviews. I did an entire project. Actually, one of the things I suggested in my project, they already used it on social media. And so I'm like, why is the job market so incredibly tough right now? What's wrong with me? Like, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to fix? Do I need to go back to school and pursue a different career? Like, I decided I didn't really want to do sports broadcasting anymore with the way athletics is changing. But I don't know, it's tough out here. And I'm like, everybody wants to be an influencer, and it's possible, but it's just also like, I want to work for something that has a ton of purpose. Not that influencers don't have purpose, but I want to work for a company that drives me every single day and gives me purpose every single day. and I'm not sure what that is, and I don't understand why the market is so incredibly tough. So if you're a recruiter or something, can you explain to me, like, what exactly are people looking for? How do I really make myself stand out, especially when you have a 7 interview process for 2 months and you do an entire project and don't get selected?
Did you know that you could be generating 10 grand?
There you go, guys. This is what's happening under all the other stuff. You know? This is what happens. You niggas ain't hollering at me. I could be playing with my gladiator, B. You know? I can make somebody be feeling happy and special about themselves. You niggas ain't hollering at me.
And certainly I might not have been the best for them, but I'm just curious, like, what do I need to improve? What do I need to do to really just get a job? Because I want a job. I need a job.
All right, so everybody's saying, like, oh, everybody's hiring, like, nobody wants to work, da-da-da-da-da. I have applied to literally hundreds of jobs over the last few weeks. I've been without work for 3 weeks now, and I have been nonstop applying to literally everywhere and have yet to find a single job in my area. Of course, there are places that are hiring for $12 an hour, $13 an hour, but I can't survive off of that. So it's not that people don't want
for months and months with no luck at all. And I know so many of you watching this right now can relate to that. I'd love to start exploring other avenues that'll give me a stream of income. So for any of you guys that have tried freelancing or currently do freelancing, please let me know what you do and what websites you're using to do that. About to crash out again, because why didn't anybody tell me I had a fuzzy in my hair? Anyway, I currently do internal communications. I'm a writer, I'm an editor, I do graphic design, video design, all things under that umbrella, and I'd love to start freelancing as I continue my job search. So if anybody has any tips or advice, recommendations on where to start with that, I would appreciate it. Sorry to be such a Debbie Downer today, but that is just truly how I feel. Anyway, if you made it this far, I love you, bye.
So I have this friend that got laid off today from his tech job, and he was obviously understandably upset about this. He's like, I can't believe the company did this to me. I can't believe this happened. And here's what I told him.
I have to get this off my chest because I am really pissed about it. If you are in the job market currently and looking for work and you are over the age of 40, I think you need to know something about what I believe companies are doing. My husband has been looking for work and he's had plenty of interviews, but 3 of these interviews have stuck out to me. And the reason is because they've gone all the way through like first round interview.
Yo, you back, son?
Yeah, I was in the building.
I almost shut down on these niggas, B. I could be playing with my gladiator, messing with these niggas, B.
Oh, he's still on island time?
Yeah, you know this nigga, man.
Island niggas, bruh. Island niggas, man.
I wanted to have some fun, you know. I wanted to shift the lane because I don't want to do my ice stuff just yet. Oh, we can go back to Anton. Go back to my boo.
Yeah. Man, that food was so good, bruh. Man. I think I'm getting over this sickness.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It'll run its course.
To get into the commentary on this video, and it's going to get really.
Told you it sound like an allergy.
It's definitely like yesterday. It wasn't behind my like. It's definitely sinus pressure today. Yesterday it was more just it had my nose and shit going. Today it's like sinus pressure, but I know because the kid at home sick. She's sick right now. You know, I just handle it different because I don't weigh myself, especially when you're sick. If you don't eat, your body fight it off faster.
These niggas are done. We on our way to a whole costume. These niggas are done. You hear me?
Oh,
We
real
on
shit.
our way to
Real
a
spill.
whole costume on these niggas, B. You know? We almost there. You know? I'm sure one of the guys got a nice banging Bluetooth speaker. I have one. I need to call my home. I left it at his crib, but I'm sure somebody got one that's banging. You know. It is going down. Halloween. See, I keep using Halloween. You saying it don't matter.
Sure, it don't. You can do this shit any time of the year, but I feel where you're coming from, because right now, when you pop up, it's just gonna be like, oh, he on some Halloween shit till you start what you're doing. Then it's gonna kind of catch them off guard.
Right.
But after a minute, bro, you're gonna have a look. They gonna be looking for you.
And plus, like I say, somebody, an imposter got to find. I mean, they could use any music, but it won't be the music like ours.
Oh no, this is about who's first right here.
Okay. That sounds
Oh,
good.
and I'm gonna work on that. I need to work on that ether joint. I'm gonna work on that ether joint.
Oh my goodness.
The Trump ether.
That's a lot of bars. That's a lot of bars. That is a lot of bars, bro.
I'm gonna start it off like, fuck DC.
That's a lot of bars. Fuck DC.
You know they've been trying to impeach me, dog. Who? You?
That is funny. That is funny. No, it's been 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was in there for a minute. I pulled it. It's been 15.
Well, then you better be careful how you talk to people.
Careful for who? You?
Careful how you talk to people.
Or what? Nigga. Oh my God, you really? Never mind. Let's continue.
Why are you so offended? Why are you in your
I'm
emotions?
not. I'm just trying to figure out what your
a
purpose is
conversation.
right now, Anton.
I thought we was having a.
This dude has some serious issues. He says, I thought we were having a conversation. We are no longer having a conversation when it gets to this level of disrespect. But he seems to not get this. I think this guy is like a psychopath or something.
Conversation.
We were, and you said fuck balance.
Well,
Fuck
you
your
better
relationship.
listen.
And I said that probably works for her.
If you don't want to be
I'm not
talked
married.
to
Okay,
a
I'm not
certain
married.
way,
So what?
if you
And now
don't
you
want to
talking
be
about me
talked
about
to
my
a certain
vagina.
way,
You're talking about me about my vagina. I think it's weird.
if you don't want,
I think it's very weird. It is weird. And it's even more weird. You have women sitting on there. You got a man sitting on there. This is some weird ass. This is some weird shit.
to be talked to a certain way, then don't talk to people a certain way.
I didn't talk to you about. No, I didn't talk about what you do with yours.
You did. I'm
So don't talk
offended.
about what I do with mine.
So you're offended? Well, possibly you shouldn't have these conversations. You said, big boy, that you didn't pretty much care about a relationship when it comes to you accomplishing your goals. She only said what you said.
I'm offended.
Well, grow a backbone, nigga.
See, now I got to be a nigga, and then you wonder why I asked you why your coochie is dusty.
Weird. Why are you even talking to women about their coochie?
No, it's not weird.
You're a married man talking to women about their coochie. That's not a lie. Talk to women about their coochie.
No, it's not weird.
You're married.
Is dusty. See, now I got to be a nigga, and then you wonder why I asked you why your coochie is dusty.
Oh, nigga.
See, now I got to be a nigga, and then you wonder why I asked you why your coochie is dusty.
Weird. Why are you even talking to women about their coochie?
No, it's not weird.
You're a married man talking to women about their coochie. That's not of God.
You shouldn't
That's
call
not
people a
Christian
nigga.
like.
Did I call you a nigga?
That's not husband like.
Did I call you a
gotta hold
nigga?
on to the Lord.
Oh, he doesn't like to be called a nigga. Probably he think he's a Caucasian. I don't know. But I mean, you sitting up there talking about this lady's vagina. I mean, what the hell do you think she's going to say to you? I mean, I think she handled this way better than anybody else would have handled it. But you get your little underwear in a bunch because she called you a nigga.
There you go.
Hey, only a bigger bitch would call Anton's underwear littler. She don't wear underwear. She wear bloomers. Hey, bro, you can always tell when Big Bex is streaming because they show the neck up view. Boy, it be tight.
Right.
Bruh.
Classic move, pimp.
Hit the link, disagreeable.
Right. Maybe we'll catch that nigga later. You know?
I feel you, bro. He on that BS. He know you got obligations.
No, I don't. They let me
He
rock.
know,
They let me rock.
He know foot rubbing time is a coming.
I could go do that right now and play the video.
That's what you was gonna do anyway. Come on now, Prince.
No,
you was gonna play the music.
I wanted to do my jam session and then go handle my business.
Oh, no, okay. Cause you ain't gonna be able to just yell like, I can hear you.
Nah, I can't do all that. You know? They wouldn't go for that.
Hey, at least you honest.
Yeah.
You are honest, HH.
I try to stand up for the brothers.
I'm gonna call it H squared.
Well, I don't know if I could take that word because I did interviews a couple years ago on the streets with older dudes like 60 and stuff like that. And I had asked those guys a question, and it was like, you know, with you being 60 plus years old, do you think that squares, once they get older and find success, that they become like players or whatever? And those older players said, no, they'll never be players like me and you. They're gonna be squares forever. So real players called and said, I'm not a square. You know what I mean?
No. I didn't mean square. I mean H to the second power. My bad. I got all mathematical on that.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is to the second power.
Yeah. You know, us brainiacs, we'd just say squared.
Right.
You feel me?
I understand. You understand. No square, no shape, no form over here.
He said, nah, player. That's too close to the box, nigga.
Ooh. No.
Niggas is wild. You tell me I'm sick. You sick.
Yeah.
You a sick, vile individual, bruh.
You can admit it. You niggas got a problem admitting it.
I don't have no problem admitting it. I bask in the radiance of it.
That's the nigga. This boy is sick in the head. This dude, B. Let me get a T, man. Try to extend this shit.
Call you a nigga.
Yeah, because I call him.
You shouldn't be
yeah,
calling people out of their names if you don't want. All I'm
My
doing is
nigga, my nigga.
reciprocating energy at this point.
You said what?
I'm reciprocating energy. Stop calling people out of their name, and I won't do it to you.
So here's the deal. She called you a nigga after you were, talking about her female anatomy, which to me is weird because the conversation was about, do women want men that are busy? And how did y'all get from that to you talking about things like that? This is weird.
And this is exactly why we kept bringing up God. You keep talking about my food. You keep taking shots at me, saying that I'm this and I'm that, and now you got a big deal about this.
Respect, I will show you respect. I didn't disrespect you. I didn't call you.
He said he didn't disrespect her. What in the world is wrong with this dude?
Like your name.
Because I said I don't like talking to you
I
either.
didn't do any of that. And then when you start getting emotional, you think that you can do what you want to do because you just said you're just a woman, so you can do what the fuck you want to do and get away with it.
You feel like
that ain't how it works over here.
So,
and you know better than that.
Can I say
something? What are you doing right now? I don't want to talk about
You're not a victim. You getting the energy that you put out there. You getting the energy that you put out there. Be nice and I'll be nice to you. Be nice and I'll be nice to you.
Yeah. I'll be kind.
And I'll be kind back. But the minute that you go under, I'm gonna go lower.
Yeah. Okay, babe, you got it. You win. W. Gold star for Anton. Wait, I think I got
why you gotta get the last word?
This dude acts like a female. Why you got to get the last word? Arguing with women all the time. This dude is freaking weird.
Why you gotta get the last word?
Give you a round of applause on my thing.
Why you gotta get the last word?
You can't hear it.
Why we just can't have an amicable disagreement and move our way?
Yeah, you want it to be amicable? Are you after you then?
I don't think he knows what amicable means. This is too much, y'all.
You go low.
This appropriately talked about.
This ain't even remotely as low as I can go.
We know you can go straight to hell. We know that.
Oh man, you don't know the old Anton. The old Anton was different.
I don't know why you choosing this opportunity to do that.
I'm chilling.
Okay, so
I ain't got on no black hoodie, nothing. I'm chilling.
Go chill.
No black Air Forces.
Nothing. No, none of that. I'm chilling.
Yo, y'all good, man. Y'all doing
this a little chin tap. This a little.
It's all love. Y'all doing good. Let's move on, dog.
This nigga had a good time.
Still talking. We agreed to go our separate ways with disagreements, and you still want to keep talking.
Wow. What was the topic? We talking about balance in a relationship. Like if you pursuing somebody
to be busy with work.
I was just saying, like, just it's important to find balance. And Anton was like, look.
Why are you still talking to me?
Let it go. Let it go, man.
I was recapping the conversation.
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate will teach you to code in R, to code in SQL, data visualization, and learning how to problem solve.
Yeah, because you don't get premium. You need premium.
Ooh, I like commercials, B.
Yeah, nah, I ain't with that shit.
Don't you understand that's what we doing here? We actually just running commercials.
I understand that, but I ain't buying nobody's ass but my own.
But don't you understand that's the business that me and you starting together?
No, I understand that, yeah, but I'm gonna still have premium. I ain't gonna watch none of them.
But another commercial I thought about was I told you this already, but I'll say it again. So I'm a say I do a little bit of the our costume dancing with the song. You'll know the song when I tell you the commercial. So the song fades out, and then not fades out, but it gets lower in the background, and then Christy Nome starts talking. The way you never saw her commercial, but she got these commercials telling people to deport themselves.
Oh damn! I bet you that's deep.
And you put our song in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we still and promote it. Maybe they'll give us that slot for the commercial for her newest commercial. Christy Nome got the banger because it rhymes with the song Christy Nome.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a solid commercial. I'm gonna put that advert together.
See you later.
Yes. That's Christy's Nome. She don't even know she got a serious commercial coming. So we building our advertisement company as well.
We get the DJ Khaled. It's the remix. Ooh, we nigga.
I'm gonna get these little clips. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them.
We the best. Go home.
That's fucked up.
You don't belong up in my space. I'm gonna quit.
No. I mean, people don't understand. You practicing. Look, I love this. They loving this nigga.
And I seen everyone, and I was like, no, fuck that.
He said, I was like, nah, fuck that.
Right.
Hey, look. God bless the black man.
It was powerful.
He said, I seen all these people, and I was like, nah, fuck that. And if you feel me, throw your hands up. Man, it's supposed to be a hurricane hitting the Carolinas right now.
No.
About to have to research and see how my trip gonna be tomorrow. Because if it's bad, I don't think I want to drive through there.
Oh, little hurricane.
Yeah, bro. Last time the hurricanes hit, bro, I got stuck out there. There wasn't no gas stations open. I ain't know. I ran out of gas. I had to have my lady come rescue a nigga and shit.
Hey.
Yeah, the shit was wild, bro. It wasn't no gas from Columbia, South Carolina, all the way to about 50 miles into Georgia.
Dang.
So and I ran out at the border. I had to have my lady come and swoop a nigga with a gas tank at the border, bro.
Wow.
It was wild. It was the wildest shit I ever been through, bro.
Hey.
And trees was knocked over. Like we was driving through, like it was pitch black because there wasn't no electricity. And we was driving through where down power lines and everything was. We had to drive around trees, power lines, all kind of shit. It was wild, bro.
Hey.
I called the owner of my company, like, yo, bro, next time it's a hurricane, I'm taking off that day, bro. I ain't even playing. You can send somebody else. I love money, but not that much. Oh, bro, you know I'm on my second week of not smoking. Yeah, it's serious.
Congratulations, brother.
It's serious over here.
Very serious.
You don't have no now and later cravings when you ain't smoking.
That's fucked up. This the ice guy that got, just the ice dude that got suspended.
That's an ice guy. About time. Talk about being on island time.
This dude got suspended right here. All right. Check this out. This guy got suspended right here.
What did he get suspended for?
Take a look.
But she was coming at him though.
Yeah, he just gonna serve a suspend. Did he get suspended with pay?
Nobody knows.
Oh yeah, that sound like he alright.
He ain't do nothing too bad.
Nah, she probably bumped her head a little bit.
Why is she in his face?
Yo, did you listen to Trump's speech about You listen to Trump's speech about ICE being able to beat up protesters and all that?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said, "If you spit, we hit. If you get up in our face, we tighten you up."
They ain't playing with motherfuckers right now, bro.
And this is the power. This is the power. All that yelling ends like this most of the time. When dealing with dudes, I don't know why they get in people's faces. It's going to normally end like this. And after this, ain't no fighting back no more.
It ain't. They need to bring this. This need to be legal in America again with all men towards bitches.
Look, where's the fighting? Where's the fighting at?
They need to. We need to get some legislation in there where you could check a hoe. And all
niggas ran and took pictures of the bitch. Look, she ran and took pictures of the bitch. She touched him. She touched him. That's what happened. Look. Touch him. That's what happened. He moved her hand down. She's trying to touch him again. Now she's touching him again. Touching him, stopping him from moving. He was trying to walk away. Look, she got little kids right there. Look at this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to make, because it ain't nothing but a bunch of women out there doing this shit anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
They need to make it to where you could check a hoe and it's legal. You know what I mean? And
she shouldn't be doing this in front of them babies.
The balance will come right back to America. If you could check your hoe and not go to jail, the balance will come right back to America, bro. Like, bitches know their place.
Look, she's stopping him from leaving. Look. Stopping him. He's trying to walk away.
She's saying, no, motherfucker, you gonna listen to me.
In his face. Get the fuck, yo, that white man had it. That white man had enough. That white man is sick of these fucking illegals. For real.